Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here by speaking about our vocation as a Ministry of Health from Uruguay in supporting what has to do with palliative care in our country. We are in a quite complex society. Nowadays, everything makes us think that it's going to get even more complex. And we also have that there's been an increase of life expectancy of our population, and that leads us to a real epidemic of non-transmissible diseases oriented towards behavioral factors where lifestyles do not go together with health promotion and maintenance. This is a reality on which a good part of humankind is generating policies regarding non-transmissible diseases that require a comprehensive approach, because it's something we have clear is that health issues go much beyond health sector actions. And it involves a number of public policies towards better possible results. The idea that we would like to present is the institutional and policy will that started 10 years ago, where all health providers will include palliative care in the comprehensive care. And this is an extraordinary challenge that has to do with cultural aspects of the society, strongly medicalized, with a functioning towards, due to the lack of training of human resources, to intense medical treatment that goes beyond the necessary actions, and that results in developing a number of communication policies at the level of the policies with the health teams and at the level of all the organizations that are quite several, and they articulate the health reality of our country. Our country has a history that's quite significant in terms of consolidation on a palliative care strategy. There's some big key persons like Dr. Pires, who is the expert in that topic, and now we can say that in the health objectives or health goals of our country, we have strongly added what corresponds to palliative care and training for palliative care. Our country is small, 3.5 million inhabitants, has 43 health institutions in the system, and from that reality, today we have 50% of the population that requires palliative care is covered by those services. There's still a lot to work, but this is a challenge that has been built with a lot of effort and work and participation, and we have the sustained and strong will of moving forward to cover that gap between the needs and the possibilities. I don't know if I have the presentation, or maybe we'll do it later, but at some point we're going to discuss what are we doing in our countries by involving everyone, all the health practitioners and workers, from the staff who works on services until the high specialists, in train them on palliative care, because this is a response from the health sector that involves all the stakeholders. And in that aspect, we will show you at some point, how are we doing this with the firm purpose that this program, these actions, so important in healthcare of our countries, in particular of our country, can be consolidated the best way possible, and to support the effort of those who organize this event, the international institutions who organize, and the Latin American societies, and the different stakeholders that have been so important in promoting this throughout the continent. We think that it's quite timely to be here to provide support and provide our commitment from Uruguay to continue working. For now, thank you very much